Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you live and in charge. We're going to have some fun here tonight. Back at it for Season 2, Winston Throwback Series. I take that back at Season 3. Season 2 we were part of before, and it is that time. I was a little behind because I was trying to fix an overlay that was basically a year old, and SDK has updated to a different port since then. So I had to do it all from scratch. That's pretty much what we're doing. That's how we're going. It's the weight of the world, and that is where it's at. How about it? Week 1, Race 1, Daytona International Speedway, and we're not talking about that new smooth one. We're talking about the legacy bumpiest is all get out, the one they ran in 98, the one that absolutely will throw your car around if you're not careful. Today, we're going to run 70 laps, and Anthony Crownover is going to be your pole sitter. Jesse Bunnell is going to be the outside pole sitter here for race number 1. Joshua Brock, a.k.a. the Brock Man. I think that's Mike out there. I think we might need to change that on SDK. And Joseph Causey is going to be your outside row number 2. Adam Pettit's going to have Brooks Dirting, and row number 3, Grijalva. Going to have Mr. Holland out there to his right, and row number 4, J.D. McCauley, and Mark Wrench are going to make it row number 4, Joe Turkile, and Michael Coulter Jr. there in row number 6. Row 7 will be Parker Weekly and Jeff Bless, Levi McCarty, Joshua A.B., and James Morgan, Hunter Smith. That'll make up the next ones. There's Bradley Wilson and the G unit knocking it out of the park. Drivers rocking it and rolling. The old Brock Man out there. Good to see you. Thank you to everybody who has tuned back in. Good to see everybody. Valerie, what's up? Good to see you. Jason, Dad and I are on the road heading to Louisiana to bring Grijalva back home. Watch from Dad's truck. Love it. Let's go. Anyway, you can come spot my driver. You're not in the league. Joe, that is on the league. I'm pretty sure you can. The league should be open to be able to spot your driver. So just if your driver is your friend, your trusted spotter, just click on their name in their friends list, and you should be able to spot your driver there. I don't know about the Discord stuff. Donnie out there, much love. Gotta work tomorrow night again. Man, Mike, that's no bueno, dude. I wish we could get you into Phoenix. That'd be a good time for you. Make a good track for you. West Branch boys subscribing out there on our YouTube platform. Sean O becoming a member on our YouTube platform. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Memberships get you access to a couple of different videos, and also gets the early access to a lot of things that we could or could not be doing. Race information for today's race. They're going to run 70 laps, 3 sets of tires, 1 fast repair. JB's Paint Shop giving you a whole little look, along with the MCI Graphics, the primary here. These two have been putting in a lot of work getting these cars ready to go. The 9701 cars, the paint schemes that you're going to see, you're going to recognize some of your favorites out there. That's for darn sure. Dark Horizon weather report's going to give you 66 degrees on the air temperature, 84 degrees on the track temperature, 49% of the humidity. It was changed over there in my notes. Apologies about that. 49% of the humidity, cloudy skies, 18 mile an hour wind, so it's going to be shaky. That is for darn sure. Holy cow. 70 laps. It's going to be some fast laps, fast times. We're going to see it. Let's go. Grijalva, bring it home. I'm so happy that he is getting a chance to ETS and knock it out of the park. Good to see everybody out there. Much love to you all. Look at these beautiful paint schemes. Beautiful. Now, we don't have the driver cams that we normally do, or the track cams that we normally do. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I do have that track cam. Ooh, I do have that track cam. Let me open that up. There it is. Aha! I forgot that we did that. It just doesn't save. TJ, give us a like. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate you. All right, back at calling races. If you missed it earlier, I did race a little bit. We're a little closer to 2K on the iRating, so we're going to be trying it again one more time tomorrow, at least for a little bit. There's the biggest pythons in all of iRacing, ready to go. Green flag racing for the first time this season. Winston Throwback is back. That's what I'm used to seeing. 94 to the bottom side. Big shove to the 98. Brock in tow as they roll. Bunnell falls in line to the 17. We've seen Jesse Bunnell be absolutely blistering fast in this series, and it's great to see all the drivers get out there and come back to give it that extra incentive. 94 dropping back as Brock goes back up the race line here. Something happened. Vanderoo, the racing legend. Let's go, Brock. As they say out there. Bunnell out front with the high side. Big shove from Joseph Causey. Causey 51.60 under the I rating. Big shove. The high side now, so we go back to double file. Bunnell looks into the bottom side. Derting up front. Derting and a Toyota. A couple of Toyotas leading the front of the field. There's a 24 Mark Wretch and a little Jeff Gordon DuPont paint scheme right behind him. There's the Intimidator of Michael Coulter Jr. digging into the back straightaway. They get into that back straightaway. There's a whole lot. I miss the days of the grandstands being on the back straightaway. That I know that they did that for a reason and they changed some stuff for a reason, but I do miss those days. Those things were absolutely thrilling to watch as the drivers go to work down to the back. 2 laps in right now. The 24 is a big shove coming to the bottom side. High line working. Very bumpy racetrack. If you've not driven us on iRacing, I encourage you to get out there and check it out. One of the best race laps. Here's Anthony Crown over steering wheel. Little wall tap. You're going to see the high line be the most, it's kind of going to be that best race line that you're going to be able to do, be able to run, because it's got the fewer bumps. That's the best way to describe it. Nose cam on the inside. We're going to go to Jesse Bunnell as he's all over the back bumper of the 24. 3 drops down, inside lane working. Bump, bump. You see, look at those sparks. Yeah, sparks everywhere. Get it. These things are a handful the way they are. Thank you, sir. Nathan Dillard, thank you. Yeager, thank you very much. Thank you to the tap out there subscribing on YouTube. Gen 6 at Daytona, the best car on the platform, other than, of course, I've got to say the Xfinity car has been pretty fun to drive as well. But I miss the Gen 6 cars, that's for darn sure. Nathan Dillard, thank you very much for being out there. Matt Rude, you're amazing. He says hit that like, share button. If you didn't hit that follow button, I encourage you to do so. Thank you, sir. Fastest lap of the race, 44.84 so far. How about Spicy out there running? Big sand out of the corner. They're all very, very fast, very furious. Let's go to our Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams. Whoop, my bad. Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams. There is Spicy wearing his sunglasses that night again. Rob Van Ness with the big black. Thank you, sir. And then, if you really want to see him, well, there he is, Joseph Grijalva. LGW, thank you for subscribing out there as well on YouTube. Thank you to the YouTube platform. You all are making a heck of a show. How about that 12? That's a beautiful looking paint scheme there, the Mobile 1. Outside line working. Jager, thank you very much as well. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody for being awesome. Our YouTube platform should be very close to 1,300 subscribers out there. So thank you to everybody. We're at 18,000 followers on Facebook and growing. And then our Twitch platform has been absolutely killing it. LG Wilson, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You keep rolling. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely fantastic. The driver cams, beefjerkyunlimited.com. Check them all out. Thank you to Dark Horizon Fish for being a sponsor of your City Sports. Thank you, of course, and always to all of our sponsors. Let's go Dark. Getting some love out there. Raise. That's it. How about it? Oh, momentum changing. 12 drops down. And they're starting to separate now. Drivers starting to work. How about Parker Weekly back into the mix, driving to the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Throwback scheme here. One of my favorites. I tried to move the cameras more forward for where the drivers are in this car to kind of resemble what they did before, except for this one. This one reminds me of the new camera. That doesn't. How about that camera? That's the banking here. 33-degree banking here at Old Daytona. Hunter Smith right in front of 13, biggest mover of the race. A lot of drivers here with the momentum. How about that father-son duo? Sitting 6th and 7th according to the throwback numbers. Little Kodiak number 4 there. 28 running in the midst. Big run down to the bottom. 6 of Adam Pettit. There's a little help behind him. There's Joe Turkle Jr. 33 rolling that inside lane, trying to pick up some pace. That mid lane, high lane, the race line everybody's trying to get into right now. How about these apples? These cars could take a beating on the high side too. They can do a little wall rubbing. Ain't no big deal about that one. 1836, 24, 28, and 4 of Hunter Smith. That's your top 5 inside lane moving. Oh, baby, caution coming out. As we will see it for the first time, Coulter Jr. having that issue back here. I think that was his fault, though. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Oh, baby. Some good smoke. That's gonna make a great shot. Hold on. Let's go. Let's pull our replay settings up here one more time. Because well, let's face it. I've gotta do my thing here. Here we go. Right here. I want to say it was just a bump. It's just a bad bump. Maybe a checkup. Let's go. Oh yeah, just a checkup. Outside line checked up. A great save by the 8. The 3, the 71. Fast repair is going to be used pretty early here. We'll see if they're going to be able to get that damage replaced. That's just a big checkup in front of them. Those things are hard to they're hard to do it, hard to take care of it. How about it, Dark Horizon Fishing? Give your first caution of the race today. Make sure you go to facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. Make sure that you book yourself a trip today. Fuel mileage is going to be about 30 laps on the cycle. That's what we've been noticing. That's what we've been seeing. I think I got the logos changed now. It did. Dark Horizon Fishing, of course, on the top, and the Beach Jerky Unlimited. Much love. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing for being a part of our series as well, and making sure that I do what I can and continue to do what I can. Fuel is going to be huge, so we'll see if we'll see the drivers most definitely come in top off, make sure that they've got themselves taken care of. Now, this track does eat some tires. Ooh, in and out for Hunter Smith. So we might see some drivers try to change some tires. We'll see. Big things, right? Drivers go down pit road. Pit road exit is going to look as such. There is the massive hands getting ready to throw it as they leave pit road. There's a few drivers still hitting their pit stops here. As the 94 comes to pit road, it's going to back up there. Miss the pit stop there for that McDonald's car. Fuel cycle change, maybe some tires, maybe some damage being fixed. But the drivers might have just said, you know what, I'm just gonna check and see what kind of damage I got. Do you need a fast repair? Not necessarily, but you could take it. 43 coming off pit road did I believe go ahead and get some damage taken care of, and got a little bit of those tires knocked out of the park. One fast repair means you only get kind of one attempt at it. Parker Weekly out, James Morgan on pit road. Having a tow. We'll see how this one's going to progress. There is Parker Weekly back on pit road. He is, I think, having a tow. Sometimes the tow is just not what's right, but they should be able to get some of that taken care of. Parker did actually only take the damage. I think 59 seconds of damage there for him. It didn't look like he needed the fast repair, so that's all good. Okay, static cams are going to work, so that's good. That's good. 18, your race leader here, as Brooks is going to be in second, 18:36. Anthony Crownover in the 28 is going to be third, coming off pit road at Adam Pettit and Rich Holland, your top 5. As these drivers get ready. Rob Van Ness, thank you. Nathan, thank you. MRN, take notice. I wish, man. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate you. Mr. Dillard, thank you to everybody. Let's go. Coulter says Michael's mom out there. I appreciate you. Holder, subscriber out there, rooting on Dark Horizon Fishing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. It is what we do best. We try to get ourselves the best in the biz. Single file restarts, just like they did back in the day for the race. Again, throwback. Each and every one of them. A few drivers are going to be coming out of pit road here. Maybe taking a few extra seconds, topping off on fuel. Jeff Pless is going to be one of those drivers that is coming out. I do like the 93's paint scheme. Little Amoco Toyota Camry. And a little Mobil 1 action coming out. Joe's going to be coming off pit road as well. I think only one driver off the lead lap, and that's going to be James Morgan. James still waiting for the tow here. It's a long way to get towed around this racetrack, but he should be able to get himself back out there and be able to knock this one out of the park. Winston Throwback Series looking as such. As the first of the races get ready to go back to green flag racing here from Daytona, Legacy Daytona. And when I say this thing has got a huge bump, I'm hearing them clutch it in, run as long as you can, clutch these things in, save as much fuel, run in fourth gear for as long as possible, because we're only 10 laps into this thing, and there's going to be a lot. Alex, thank you for liking the share, sir. Much love to you. I appreciate you. I just want to say, here's what I want to say about being a voice out here for iRacing. One of the things I like it. I'd like to thank your son JD for running the Rusty's car. Mike McCauley, love it. There's JD out there running Rusty's car. Look at him running a little Rusty Wallace. You know, if you guys are Rusty Wallace fans, I tell you what, I got a whole bunch of Rusty Wallace memorabilia that I need to get rid of. Ready to go. Green flag. Nathan, take a bit of light. Some ball restart. Here's your static cans for the drivers. They're bumping, they're moving, they're grooving. There's your TV mix coming at you. 18, 36, 28 is going to be your top three as they go. Drivers flirting with the edge of the wall where the debris is, where all those marbles are. Right there, a little wall tap for the 35. To the inside they go. Bunnell now trying to pull the inside line together. All the way down to the bottom. Coulter Jr. trying to find spots as well. Drivers' momentum is all about that race pace and where they're going to be able to stick this one. And you want to find the right hole. That's for darn sure. You want to make sure that if you are clear, you are full clear. Look how much those cars are moving around the 5 up there on the high side. How about it? Adam Pettit going to the front, or try to go to the front, down to the bottom side. Big momentum as the 28 holds the outside. 3 wide as the 94 goes to work. Brock in the middle. 3 wide in that set, up to the top line, able to make that one stick. 94 still going forward. How about it? He said, let's go. And they are. Parker Weekly back in the mix as well. There's Wilson. Parker Weekly back here in the A, trying to roll with them. Brock in the 94. Settled down that line, finds himself in 5th. Holland in 4th. Holland ready to push somebody here. They come out into the back straightaway. 94 to the bottom side again. Colossi out front. 18, 36 of the big shove. 15 of 70. They are rolling. And as they do, make sure you reach up one more time. Hit that like button for me. Goes a long way, Sports Stream. And make sure that you do follow, subscribe, support, however you want to do it. It is a free way to do it. Channel members are always appreciative as well, but never necessary. Thank you so much to everybody for being out there. We are full sent. How about them? They're going. Like Rahalva back here, he's got this little second pack kind of working together. There's the 4 of Hunter Smith. Parker Weekly behind him. There's a whole lot of speed in front of them. About 4.3 seconds between them and the leaders. And if they can continue to run the bottom side and continue to carry the speeds that they're carrying right now, they're going to be able to go places here because they are catching that front pack. That front pack running double file right now is a big wind tunnel, and they are continuously breaking each other off. 18 with the 36 into the corner up on the high side, not able to carry the speed. Watch that. You're watching the 13th spot on the bottom side there, bottom left of your screen. You're going to be able to look at that timing tower and see just where Smith is, 4.1 and back, as the 36 has to close back down to the 18. Toyota teammates rolling. Here's what your drivers are driving on top of your screen, and as they do, Be right back. I'm going to take a hydrate break. This thing is heating up. Toyota platform 1, 2, 3 up on the high side. There's a Ford, a Chevy, and another Chevy. Little Richard Petty action going on with Bradley Wilson back here. Wilson putting some good lap times now. Brownover just ran his fastest lap of the race back here. The 28 holds that 17 into the 3 tight here. 45.42, his last lap, fastest lap of the race, of course, of 45.31. I'm sorry, 44.84. Let me get that back. And that was ran by the 43.5. Trying to find some maneuvers here. Josh, maybe getting a little bump to the 2 here. Mike, thank you for subscribing out there on YouTube. Mike's mom has got to go. Mike, thank you so much. I love it. Little reference from a movie in the 90s there. Or actually early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. Hunter Smith and this crew have pulled themselves up inside the draft zone. So just 2 seconds between them and Adam Pettit, who's the tail end of the longest section here on that front pack. Right now, a whole lot happening on the inside. 19 of 70 as the 18 leads here. 36, 35, 5. Roll the corner. That second pack is coming, though. We'll haul it back here as well. James Morgan sitting on pit road. Thank you, Michael, once again. On board, Anthony Crownover. Here is the overhead view from what they call the Toyota onboard cam in NASCAR, but we're on a Ford. Checkups here and there, a lot of drivers moving. Here's on top of the 17 of Bunnell. Bunnell with a huge run to the inside, trying to make passes where he can. Oh, gets turned. There's a 94 into the 17. Driver's going to have to hold on to it as Parker Weekly head-ons. Bunnell, who could not have been the more perfect car to be on board with right there. Here's your far chase. As what we saw, 34 there, 94 comes down just a touch there. Back that up. A big run from the 17. He was trying to take the momentum and move to the inside, hit that second lane. He's down to the bottom. Oh, Crownover was going with him. And the 17 and nowhere to go on an 8 of Parker Weekly. Just insane. There's that right there. And then we go to Parker Weekly here. Parker Weekly behind the 4. They're wrecking in front of him. 4 checks up, 8 goes to the outside, and just that was the demise right there. Man, oh man. That was an ouchie moment. He needs a Band-Aid. We back up here. We're going to go to the yellow flag. On board with Parker Weekly. Checks up. Boom. Oh. Man, oh man. Parker Weekly having to jump to pit road as well. Bunnell trying to make his way to pit road. Is all the drivers. Second caution of the race here. Can't wait for NASCAR in February. I'm looking forward to it, Troy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the like, Troy. Much love. Thank you for the like. Much love. I appreciate you. I just saw that. Thank you for the subscription out there on YouTube. It is absolutely a blast to be able to have each and every one of you here. 22 laps in. We've had 2 cautions. About every 10 laps is what's happened at P11. When the caution came out, your boy is up to 9th here now as they go into pit road. Involved in the first caution. Going to be here right now. Going to need more. It's not wrong. Fossey comes off pit road. Fuel stops for a lot of the drivers here. Bradley Wilson will take over that 3rd spot. Going to make sure he wasn't speeding there. He had a long pit stop. I think Holland may be taking tires. Some of the drivers might have been taking tires. Troy, thank you for becoming a supporter, man. I appreciate you. Becoming a member out there. Bam! Thank you. Troy McDonald, the newest supporter out there on our platform. Thank you, sir. It must be hump day because there's a lot of mics out there. Mike, what day is it? We are coming down here. Somebody, Cossey blinked there for a second, so I just wanted to be sure we were good to go. We are good to go. All right. The Chrome Toaster becoming a supporter. It's hump day. It's Michael Mom. She's cool. She's absolutely killer. Thank you very much for becoming a supporter out there. Much love. Mark Creighton giving us a like out there. Thank you as well, sir. Much love to you. I appreciate it. Another supporter. Big old fat member out there on our platform. Thank you for becoming a warrior and being a part of what we do. All the memberships and everything that we get gets donated to our charity of cause whenever we run our charity. So we make a running total, and we do that during the Christmas holidays. It was Toys for Tots. Coming up here in February, it's going to be Mission 22. That's going to be what we do. Dave Thomas giving us a like. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Like out there on that. Super chat. 49 super chat. Chat incoming. Number 1 super chat. Thank you, super chats. Keep killing it. I appreciate you. Number one. Thank you. You are special now. Thank you so much. Can I say? It says I can celebrate it. I'm trying to celebrate it. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Much love. I appreciate it. This is what happens when you allow iRacing Sweetheart into your league. Bump, subs, and even monetary gain. Thank you, Dark Lord. Appreciate you. Much love, Joe. Y'all are killing it. I appreciate it. All the monetary gain you can ask for. And thank you for those who don't have, who continue to watch ads on our videos as well. All the balls, kids. Yeah. Watching iRacing Sweetheart. Much love. JD McCauley. Is it McCauley or McHaley? MC Haley, right? McHaley. Just want to be sure. Lights are off on the pace car. They're going to go back to green flag racing here. Thank you, Joe. Much love. I appreciate you. 24 of 70. McHaley. Thank you. Much love. I want to make sure because, I'm old enough to know what McHale's Navy is, so I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. 18, 36, 43, 2, 28. It's going to be your top 5. Wrenchen's going to be in 6th. Aby's going to be in 7th. Call Holland Coulter Jr. Big old super chat. Thank you very much for that super chat. Much love. I appreciate you. As always, you are all absolutely the best in the biz because of what you do. Helps me do what I do to help these folks be the biggest and brightest on iRacing. They are 10 times better than what those Coca-Cola Series drivers do. Green flag waves. They get a little checked up in the back. They got really checked up in the back. And about dang near ran over each other. Highline running. Toyotas inside the top 3. JD McHaley. And the number 2. Little Ford action coming your way. How about it? I know you're going to be excited if he finishes inside the top three. We interview the top three, folks. Of course, that win would be ever so sweet. Drivers rolling to the back straightaway onto 3 and 4, and you see the curves and the bumps and everything. Every bit of character this racetrack has is starting to show up. Levi McCarty, tail end of the field here. Running the old 88 paint scheme down to the bottom. Second group flowing right now. Same concept as what happened before. 17 up on Nell to the bottom side. They're going to have to play catch-up. Cossey out front. 43, Bradley Wilson to the bottom. Wilson in the 43, 28 in that bottom lane as well. 36 up on the high side. Teammates not leaving each other. Toyota's trying to close down the gap. JD McKaylee to third here on the high side. Has the 24 Intel. First Chevy's going to be that 24 in that DuPont Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Nothing wrong with that. How about the 35 to the outside? Spicy trying to roll places. Let's go to your driver cams. As right now, Grijalva back here in that 12 spot, rolling in. Little on board in the gyro cam. He is putting some hurting on what he's got going on there. I gotta move his camera over. Sorry, folks, I don't like to do that on the fly. Here's the gap for the drivers up front. Momentum rolling for that second group. They're going to have to get together and do exactly what they did before. Green flag pit stops will happen a short way through this one. They're only going to be able to go about 30 laps, 30 or 35 laps. So it makes a short pit window. If they want to get all the way to 40 and try to make a green flag pit stop, a group of these drivers might be able to make that work. How about the 71 right there in front? That's the 17 of Jesse Bunnell. And right behind him, actually, I think Bunnell's a lap down. He is one lap down. Right in front of him, or right behind him, or actually, take that back. Levi McCarty. I'm trying to catch who's in front of him. Cockpit. Where's the 71? Oh, that's James Morgan. He's back out there running. Heck yeah, don't never quit attitude for James Morgan. How about Spicy in the driver cams? He is running up here in 7th. His cockpit view here. He's got that wheel cranked. Running the old Tabasco Fiasco paint scheme. We love it. One of the best in the biz when it comes to the people that I care about. Well, that guy right there is got the biggest heart you'll ever know. 18, 36, 43. McCauley in 4th now. That high side still putting together. You're rooting for the 3, JD? Is chopped. Mike, you're in trouble. Kind of rooting for the 88s. It's bringing back so many memories, Joe. Much love. Root for them. Levi McCarty's a phenomenal driver, and we've seen him get wins in pretty much everything in every series that we've ever called. This is a little bit different. These Gen 6 cars, they still are a whole buttload of handling issues when it comes to this racetrack, but you know what? Can't hold off on it. How about it? Do it for Dale. Bottom side of the race line, 43-28. They are getting dicey on the bottom, and you see these cars are bouncing around like a Toyota on a back road. You ever seen that Toyota? Remember that Toyota, that Tundra commercial when they first released the Toyota TRD package in the 90s? There's the 5 right behind. And it's Dave Marcy's paint scheme, yes, sir. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The one they never paid for. No 43. Thank you, sir. Much love. LG Wilson getting some love to the 43 out there. Bradley Wilson doing a phenomenal job on the bottom side. He's trying to utilize that bottom momentum. There's just so much character on the bottom side. It's so tough. And you see that wheel being cranked. It's hard to get the momentum. Look at that bump from the 36 on the high side. Big slam into the 18. He's going to give a big shove. Can get into the corner where he needs to. Just can't get that extra momentum. That car, it's just, you can hear it bottoming out. You can hear everything going on with that race line. Now the high side collecting back together. Now, I tell you what, that outside is running a little bit slower. But I will say that second group is utilizing that bottom race line to be able to pull some of that time back, and that little straight line drive they have going on here is doing a pretty fantastic job. 93 of Pless. There's Jeff Pless in the mix, little Amoco race line. Parker Weekly still looking for his free pass here in just a moment. Bunnell would be your lucky dog here if they can make it without having a caution, or if they did have a caution, Bunnell would get that lap back. Fossey is your race leader here up on the high side. They are flirting with that race line. Here's a look with the gyrocam. There's that wall for the Toyotas. That's what it stares at the entire time. Isn't that crazy? Right. Dudley. Big old love, Dudley. Much love to you, sir. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to you fine feathered friends. You're all absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being out there. This has been a great race so far. Right now, little green flag racing coming at you here for the Winston Throwback Series. We are not at Las Vegas. I do apologize about that. Switching over whenever I jump back in and I saved everything. We're at Daytona, not Las Vegas. Do apologize about that. I can have a mess up every once in a while. I don't know why it switched over. Oh, because we were in Las Vegas yesterday with one of the other leagues, and the overlay had to play from scratch. So apologies. Y'all didn't catch that? No, I'm totally kidding. I should have caught it. 1836. You're live chatting on a live stream. Technology is crazy. Thank you, Mike. Much love. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Much love, sir. Much love. Cossie, Derting, McKaylee, your top three. McKaylee trying to get a little bit more out of the car. He's keeping it close, but not too close. You don't want to have those checkups roll. Four to the bottom side. Hunter Smith trying to get to the inside of the three. Up on the high side, Coulter Jr. All about that full send momentum. The look from the Intimidators overhead cam. You see that second pack starting to close back in back there. 3.3 as Levi McCarty leads that field back. Right now, a whole lot happening. Here's what it looks like from Cossie's point of view. They are full set and hellbound here at Daytona. They are getting antsy halfway through this one. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go Wretched out there. MJ Cool, much love. Wretched doing a phenomenal job. I tell you what, this is a pretty dangerous track, and it's a pretty fantastic track, but it's a pretty dangerous track nonetheless. Just saying. Winston Throwback Series knocking this one out of the park. What a great time to be alive here. Let's check on the schedule. Next week we're going to be at Hotlanta. Whoa, baby. They're going around 35, 6, 25, and can they save it and keep it out of each other? Oh, baby. Spicy was involved in that one. A couple of the Grijalva was involved. I think Grijalva had to dip off the pit road there. We'll have to have a black flag cleared. Missing those judgments, and we'll see what happened. Second group was closing it back down. Turkall off track, Holland off track. Here's what happened with Grijalva. Ooh, big checkup. Oh, he missed it, but he did get into pit road, so he'll have to have that black flag cleared. He got wrecked into pit road. That is a clearable black flag. So hopefully he's going to be able to do it. So we'll have to check. Well, Bunnell should have been your lucky dog there too. I do think he's going to miss that lucky dog opportunity. There's a look here. Oh, a little blink. Ooh, oh, he back. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right. See what happened up here with Spicy. Oh, he got packed into. I think that was a corner exit checkup. Let's see what happened to Spicy here. Oh yeah, a little bit of a checkup. Got everything upset there. 35, the 28, the 6. There's actually less damage than you would have thought. And great save by a lot of the drivers. Everybody coming to pit road. Bunnell should have been your lucky dog there. He got rear-ended. And was against his own stuff. But Parker Weekly will be your lucky dog. He'll get the free pass here as the Dale Jr. throwback paint scheme rockets around the racetrack. Jesse Bunnell will wait for a free pass here and can get himself back on the lead lap. If another caution comes out, that'll be the benefit to him. Will need to come to pit road. Then again, anything like that can happen. Anything like that can happen. So, Bunnell waiting for a free pass. Everybody else doing their thing. Parker Weekly will be still one lap down. Will be eligible for the lucky dog the next time by. Morgan on pit road. Tires, fuel, straight talk, and a little bit of realtree. As he gets the opportunity to have damage taken care of. Sometimes it's just easier to take care of the damage. 18, your race leader. Since he has gotten this lead, he has not let it. Heck of a golfer. Yeah. Is he related to Bo Weekly? I don't know. We gotta play. I don't know. Parker, it's something we can ask Parker. Max, thank you for the like out there, sir. Much love. I appreciate you. I don't know. Oh, man. Hunter Smith up 10. Biggest mover of the race is going to be Bradley Wilson up 14. Driver off the most spots right now, Jesse Bunnell, who is going to be looking for the free pass. Weather is too nice in Florida, makes them soft. I mean, I live in Missouri, so we're up in Mississippi, live in Missouri. That's where we're stationed out here, folks. But you know what? Daytona, even if it makes them a little soft, Daytona is a heck of a racetrack. Oh, man. How about internet racing, folks? Internet racing. Winston Throwback Series, North Miami Beach, Florida. Mike, good to see the Winston boys back at it again. Great looking schemes by MCI Paints and JB's Paint Shop out there as well. Speaking of people to thank, that's what we were talking about earlier. That guy right there is part of the Chop Chop Racing series. If you haven't checked them out, make sure that you do go to chopchopracing.net. They are one of those people down there on my bottom left. They are called sponsors, and they're absolutely fantastic. All right. 18, 2, 36, 24, 43. McKaylee made up a spot here. Mike, thank you for the like, sir. Much love. McKaylee made up a spot on pit road there. I think that's going to pay dividends when it comes to what you can do here. Does the 18 try to pull off a move to pull the 36 out, because they've been working together this entire time? Joseph Cossey and Brooks Dirting. I'm gonna make sure that I get it right next time. Sorry. McKaylee in second. Gonna need some help. Mark Retchen, Bradley Wilson, fourth and fifth here. And that inside line will be the way it goes. The Pythons of Barney, a.k.a. Fred the Flagman. Bunnell at the tail end of the field, ready to go back on the lead lap. Parker Weekly looking for a lucky dog spot. Green flag waves as they go. 2, trying to get a run on the 30, on the 18. Might be able to have it here. on corner exit. 18 up on the high side. Does he go or does he ride? 36 in third, J.D. McKaylee. In second, 18 to the bottom side. I'm sorry, 36 to the bottom side. 18 splits the draft. There's a shot for the 2. Now the 18 and the 36 going together. 43. 18 backed off the corner. Got a big run off the 2. Pulled the 36 with him. That was such a great move. 18 now to shove the 36. 24 to the bottom side. 43 with him. Wilson, Retchen. Momentum. What a move. Back straightaway, full of fans once again. Inside line able to work together. 18 to the bottom side. 36 had a big shove for the 18. 24 pulls the draft. Is going to be able to get a run here. 36 back to the bumper. 18 down to side draft. 43 there as well. Holy cow. 18 still leads that lap. Retchen very close. That's now the inside line starting to prevail over the outside line. 36, big shove to the 18. Was unable to get his teammate clear. 24 to the high side. 43 rolls with it. 18 is going to be able to park this one. Here comes the 94. Amanda, good to see ya. How you doing, hot tub? A Chevy to the front. Mark Retchen. I remember the nickname. Good to see you, dear. 24, 18, 36. Bump for the 18. 24 trying to control the outside lane. .43 to the bottom side again. Two by two. We haven't seen 2x2 since the beginning of the race, and now the 18 with a big shove. 94 to the middle, up the race line, 3 wide again. 18 to the bottom side. This is what they needed. 18 into 36. They needed that separation, and that's exactly what they got. All of that right there. Oh, baby, 43 gets tangled up. 94 into the mix. Destroys Bradley Wilson. Caution comes out. The 94 of Brock just destroys the 43 there. Gets a run on the 43. This is what separates that outside lane. Has a great push into the corner here. Good bump, good bump, good bump. Bump there. Gets him free. Bumps him again. Bumps him again. Bumps him again. And then just gets a run to the outside. That slows up the 43, and here comes the 4. No run. And nowhere to go. 35 trying to get a run here. 35 a little free, little net code, gets everybody loose. Oh, man. A lot happened there. I thought that was all in the 94. I think a little net code helped the 43 around with the 35 and the 94 there. A little bit of both. They'll determine who's at fault at the end if nobody claims that one. Dark Horizon Fishing giving you another caution today. Here's your third one or fourth one of the race. I can't even remember. But Bradley Wilson beyond pit road. Hopefully he did not use that fast repair. Parker Weekly should be back on the lead lap here as well. And the one thing that Jesse Bunnell needed here was a chance to come to pit road and get some fuel. The drivers, if they come to pit road now and they save and pace themselves, they'll be able to make it. 94 as a chief weapon status. I mean, oh, good Rainbow Warrior for the 24. NASCAR Hall of Famer Jeff Gordon paint scheme. I'm not even a Gordon fan because of course I was rooting for Dale Sr. back in the day. Became a junior fan in the midst. You know, these things happen. 71, your actual James Morgan got a lap back here. Parker Weekly, I would have thought, would have been that. But Adam Pettit's going to keep Parker Weekly on the lead lap here, or off the lead lap. Maybe trying to save some fuel, a little strategy here. Mike agrees with you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Much love. Much love. Hall of Famer. I mean, you know, there's a lot of memes about Gordon throughout the day. A lot of memes about him throughout the day. But I tell you what, Tom Caruso's a better driver. Tom Cruise still doesn't have a NASCAR championship. A real one, at least. But that's okay. We all have our drivers, right? And that's what. And back in the day, man, NASCAR. So NASCAR fans back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even the early 2000s, it was a different animal than what they are today. Today, it's all PC crap. Number 12, Joseph G, giving some love. What's up, Joe? You know, it's a whole different, like, today it's all about whose feelings get hurt. Back then it was about whose feathers you were going to ruffle. Know what I mean? LG, Jason Day giving us a like. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. Much love to you, folks. You guys are killing it on YouTube. Keep the chats up. I love you. I appreciate you doing it. Keep your chats up on Facebook. Keep the chats up on, if you're out there on Twitch, much love to you. You guys are killing it. need to go to the bathroom. Stevens Motorsports subscribing out there on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. Winston Throwback Series ready to go. Adam Pettit, Joseph Cossey, Brooks Adairting. This is going to be about those two teammates trying to work together. And I tell you what, the 8 is up there. Remember, this is that old-fashioned restart. Parker Weekly on a single-file restart has every right to be up there. And I believe will be able to have a big shove out of his way. He can get back on the lead lap by himself. Love NASCARs in the 70s, 80s. I like it. Stevens, thank you very much. Stephen Lane, thank you very much as well. Tony Stewart, rip NASCAR fans apart. You ain't lying. Tony Stewart is actually my old lady's favorite driver, and he absolutely. He was one of the best. That's for darn sure when it came to putting people in their places, right? We are going to be 24 laps to go. Something like that, I think. Completing lap 46 right now. So we should be 24 laps to go when we go back to Green Flag Racing here on WJB's Paint Shop, giving you all the action as well. Thank you to Beef Jerky Unlimited for being our driver cam sponsor. Thank you to all of the drivers out there that chose to be a part of that as well. We do that every week. There is Spicy again. And there is Mr. Grijalva, who says he has to go to the bathroom. We love it. No, Junior, get it done. Michael Coulter Jr. up to 5th. Biggest mover of the race is Hunter Smith up 8 in that number 4 Kodak paint scheme. Valvoline, Budweiser, Interstate Batteries, all the things you need to fuel your race car inside the top 3. Green Flag. 24 laps to go here at Daytona International Speedway. These drivers are putting a whole lot into the cars and a whole lot happening. We still have yet to see the big one. 8 to the bottom side. Big run off the corner. 18 might be able to go with it, but there's the momentum. Parker Weekly trying to put himself back on the lead lap here. Wilson a lap down as well. Inside lane has a big shove coming his way. There is Bradley Wilson of the 43. He passes Parker Weekly here. Oh, man, everybody diving down to the bottom. Cossey trying to go to the lead. 24 in tow. The 6 of Pettit has nobody. 24 with no help now. The 3 runs up to the outside. I thought he was going to drop in and help that 24, but true to his word, just like in the real world. There goes the 3 to the outside. 33 of Joe Turkall Jr. Little Skull Bandit machine. 12, a little free on the high side. Grijalva up near the wall. There goes J.D. McKaylee. in 6th. Now Coulter Jr. up 8. Hunter Smith up 9. Thank you, everybody, for all of the subscribers and all the new folks joining our channel. Much love to you. I appreciate every bit of it. Thank you to all the super chats and all the tips and donations and all the bits and everything that you folks have done. You guys are really killing it. 22 laps to go this time by as they shake and bake down into the tri-oval area. Front straightaway looks as such. 18, 36, 6, 3, 33. Who's going to be able to make that momentum work? This is a tough passing racetrack, but the inside lane starting to pick back up. 88, 28 to the inside. 93, 94 behind. 24 up on the high side. Retchen needs a little help from Rich, the Holland Spicy. Oh, they're wrecking. Bam, they come. Caution comes out. Manel Brock off the racing surface. Brock jumping to pit roads. Holland having an issue. Man, oh man, we're going to take a look there as these drivers back it back down. Hunter Smith involved there. Holland, I think, has a little bit of damage. We'll have to take a look at that one. Mark Retchen all up there. Bunnell as well. Bunnell back on the lead lap is fine. Parker Weekly hopefully was able to avoid that one. There's the 43. I think the 43 might have missed that one. Make sure there's no contact. Oh, no, he got contact. Parker Weekly, I believe. I think Parker got through it clean. Look at that banking. Holy cow. For the 93, or sorry, the 94. Here's the 94. Here's what happened. Oh, baby. I think there's a side draft gone wrong. 94 gets into the corner, goes to that third lane. Oh, little pre for the 24, gets into the 94. That was a bump gone wrong. Watch Mark Retchen's car here. We're gonna go back here. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe that was I don't know. Was that net code? What was it? Was something there. Quarter speed this one. Go to the chase. I don't know. That was a fishy bump. It was a big fishy bump. A whole lot of drivers go to pit road to get that thing fixed. Holland finally using that fast repair. Didn't really want to do it, I'm sure. Parker Weekly back on the lead lap. And here comes Junior. Always wanted to say that in the real world NASCAR stuff. You know what I mean? He did it for Dale. I Crash Weekly. Is it bottom split? Nah, it's not bottom split, folks. Thank you. I appreciate you. Was that payback for the 94? I don't think so. Kaylee, thank you. This is it's Gen 6 at Legacy Daytona. That's what this is. This is the heavy draft choice. There's a lot of drivers that should be in top split in here. Strength of field would be. So we can show that, I think. Pretty sure I can. And one of these things. Here it is. Strength of field, 2.6K. Just here for the safety. That's right. That's right. Reminder, folks, we don't call drivers out. We don't talk garbage on any of the drivers. Every one of them are deserving of being here. They paid their money to be in the league. They're going to run. They're going to have as many cautions as they're going to have, and there's nothing we can do about it as spectators. Only thing I can do is call it, and call it how I see it. Daytona gives you a lot of cautions. Just ask NASCAR. Wasn't last year record-breaking for Daytona? I have to look that up now. I need to know. What the record-breaking which year had the most cautions. All right. In 1968 and the 1968 and the 2011 Daytona 500s had the most caution laps with 60 each. The 2013 and the 2022 averaged 2.1 cautions in the final 20 laps. The Daytona 500 had 8 cautions and is had the most in modern day history. 38 yellow flag laps. So they ran a third of the race under caution. Ouch. That happens. But not a third of the race. They promise I can speak correctly on that one. That's insane. That's insane. Lots of cautions. Just like to have fun. Yeah. I appreciate Brad Dove, thank you. I try. Hey, what we do is we try to make sure that we have our good chats, and we gotta make sure that we keep the chats fun and friendly and enjoyable for the families that are all out there watching, rooting on the drivers. I appreciate you, Cossie, Deerting, Coulter Jr. Your top 3. Green flag. 18 laps to go here at Daytona, Legacy Daytona. 28 to the bottom side. Crown over off 5 from the start of the race. The 2005 Coke 600 had 22 cautions. Wait, that ain't fun at all. Grijalva to the back bumper of the 28. Crown over Grijalva. Good team that could work together. The Fords trying to put themselves together. The only manufacturer we've really seen put more time together is the 18 to the 36. These two Toyotas have been nose to bumper since the beginning of the race, and other than 3 laps, the 18 has led every single one of them. Coulter Jr. in third. The 33 of Joe Turkall Jr. Born at 4 spot, 28 at the bottom side. Here comes the 12. Here on the high side, McKaylee up to 6th. Crown over, still trying to move back forward. 17 laps to go. It is go time for any driver who might have been short on fuel. This is the opportunity where you're going to be able to test your gumption and test just how much dexterity you're going to be able to do with these cars. 93 to the bottom side. Retchen goes to the outside. Jeff Pless in that Toyota rolling the Amico paint scheme. I do like that Amico paint scheme. I'm just saying. McKaylee up on the high side. Grijalva down to the bottom. Here comes the 3. Dale Earnhardt. One. Eat your heart out. Here comes Coulter Jr. Indy 2008. My favorite race that I've ever seen outside of, classic 2000 era, 98 to 2000 era racing was Kansas 2015. Because that set up for what happened at Martinsville between Joey Logano and Matt Kenseth. 33. Trying to get to the back bumper of Coulter Jr. Such a bumpy track on the bottom side. The 3 tried to make momentum here from third. Now drops back. This is just how hard it is to pass a good team on the outside. Jada McKaylee up front in third now. Hunter Smith up 13. The 4 try to move more. Coulter Jr. back to the inside. 33 rolling. Back straightaway. Goes to the advantage. To the bottom side. Oh, baby, the 4 drops in, has no help. 12 goes to the outside to help the 3. 33 in the 4 on the bottom. 28 behind. Larry, thank you very much, sir, for the like. Go Grijalva, Dad, you're watching on the road to Louisiana. Much love. 1836, 2524, your top five. 312, 33, 428 is going to be the next drivers rolling. Anthony Crownover picking up the high side here. 14 laps to go as they continue to push for the 28. Try to make something happen on the bottom side. They are rolling. Parker Weekly back on the lead lap. There is Bradley Wilson looking for a lucky dog. He says, just don't hit me. Let me have a clean lap. Joshua Brock off the racing surface. James Morgan still racing. Has about 5 laps between now and the time that he gets one more spot. One more spot is one more set of points. There's the high side as they roll. That is what it looks like at Old Daytona on the back straightaway here with 12 laps to go. To be 11 this time by. The 18 and the 36 have led the outside lane for the majority of the race. 2 to the bottom side as J.D. McKaylee tries to pull the 28 along. And here comes Jesse Bunnell to the bottom side. 1836 inside lane starting to pull together one more time. 1836 on the high side, 5 right there in tow. 24 of Retchen. There is Coulter Jr. And that 9th spot is now the inside lane. Tries to give themselves a little bit more advantage. Now the back straightaway they go. That inside line just cannot. Oh, baby, they're going to be wrecking. 17, 36 involved, 43, the 12. The 3 of Coulter Jr. trying to minimize the impact. 93 involved. That's their big one right there. As Retchen, Coulter Jr. should be fine. His car looks fine. Got a little bit of a ding there. Man, that was insane. I do believe that was the big one. Take a look and see what happened. Oh, that was the 36 of Brooks Dirting right there. It's Dirting or Deerting. Either way, I think it was a checkup. Joshua AB here gets his teammate loose. 5 was there to the outside, and the 36 came up into the 5. That was the first time they had given up the outside lane, and the 5 was not giving any room. Wow, that was yeah. Here, let's go right. Here. Look at this. Quarter speed. And the 5. Bam. Man, oh man. For what it is with the inches and miles game that is here, that was that was some reaction there that you would never think to see. 17, yeah, that's a big one right there. Man, oh man. Back here. Adam Pettit involved. Here goes the 93 to the bottom. 43 is down there as well. Bradley would have gotten the lucky dog. Man, oh man. Well, we got this famous thing called the helicopter award. We're going to give it to the field. Yeah. They all get it. Who's coming to pit road? About half the field. Bonnell's going to be the first driver off of, Grijalva's going to be the first driver off pit road. I thought that was what was happening there. Some drivers might decide to get some tires here. We'll see. Only one fast repair for the field. Pit lane 2 camera. We got a few drivers getting some damage taken care of. Bonnell's going to be one of those drivers. 18, 2, 28, 5, 35 is going to be your top 5. And about half the field on pit road wrapped up into that one. Larry Cantores gave us a share as well. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you, sir. Got to do the chopper. That's right. Get to the chopper with no. That's exactly pretty much what we do. Yeah, it's my helicopter word. It's patent pending helicopter word. If I told you all that JD is cool as a cucumber right now, would you believe it? I would think that he kind of have to be. Every one of these drivers, and I do get out there and I race, folks. I get nervous because I'm not as good as these guys are. There's a lot of talent that has to. This is a tough race car to drive. Remember the Gen 6 race car in NASCAR lost its support on iRacing. So everything these drivers are doing right now has everything to do with an outdated setup. Everything, there's no new tire model. The tracks are being updated dynamically. The tire models are not getting updated. The collision models are not getting updated. These cars are just as tough to drive as they were back whenever they were the lead car on the simulator, and it's still delivering to this day. I would hope that he would be. Jaden nearly avoiding disaster. You ain't lying. That's exactly what happened. You could use a little luck of the Irish, says McKaylee. He's got this mic. Got it. Yeah, I like it. Probably sipping on a Capri Sun. That's okay. You can root for a Ford, but you will make an exception for girl. Go get him 12. They've been through it, man. They've been through the ringer all race long. You also got Retchin is out there still too. He got his car worked on. He should be good to go. He's going to be on the lead lap. James Morgan was able to, I believe, get one of those laps back. So the only driver off the lead lap besides James is Bradley Wilson, who is looking for one more caution to stay out of, so that way he can get it. Brad Dove, go get him 12. Got Retchin out there in a Chevy. Let's see. Parker Weekly's out there. Crownover's out there in a Ford. You're kind of outnumbered when it comes to Chop Shop drivers to root for, sir. Oh, Winston Throwback Series, giving it all the action here, folks. It has been a good race. 5 cautions. There's going to be 8 laps to go. 7 at when we go back to green flag racing. And if you think it's over, it's far from it. Thank you to everybody who's been out there. Anybody but a Ford. Oh, man. I don't know. McKaylee's in a Ford. He's been doing a pretty solid job. But I tell you what, Joseph has led the most laps today. He and the 36 have pretty much controlled this race. But right now, that Toyota's going to have a lot of room. His teammate back here, 6th caution of the race. Green flag as we're back at it here. The striker was in. You'd root for him. Yeah. Coulter Jr. back here in that bottom line. The 36 is going to be trying to roll places. Anthony Crownover trying to go to the lead here. Snarrow Wilson becoming a subscriber on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. 18, 28, 28 to the inside. 2 on the back bumper. McKaylee not near as aggressive in the push as what you saw the 36, but watch out. 36 might be able to pull the 3 with them. 43 the outside. Big bump from the 3 as doing it for Dale is exactly what you're seeing. 36 losing some ground now as the inside lane not check it up. There's the 12, the 93, 43. Jeff Pless on the move as well. Fossey and the 5. McKaylee on the high side, Spicy to third. 6 laps to go down the back straightaway. They're 2 and 3 wide. Holy ever loving everything. 2 by 2. Momentum on the side of the high side. When do they go for the move? 5 laps to go. $16 drivers on the lead lap. 2 off the lead lap. Wilson. Oh, 3 wide back here. Oh, baby. Caution. Not quite sure who got turned off. Mark Retchen there, I believe. Was it? Oh, the 17 got shoved up. It was Jesse Bonnell there. We'll have to see here what happened. He was getting ready to go 3 wide. Here's a look. Front straightaway. Little bump to Parker Weekly. Got stuck in the middle there. I don't know if he wanted to be there. Oh, yeah, 4 down into the 17 a little bit there. 8 gets turned. Everybody gets turned. They're good. They're good. Natural green-white-checkered coming up. Boy, howdy, folks. We'll be back next Wednesday for Hot Atlanta with the Winston Throwback Series. If you like what you hear, folks, tomorrow night, we're going to be our Signature Esports Truck Series. Will be live about 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern, I think is when we're doing. I don't know, somewhere around there. Session goes live 7:15 Eastern. The race broadcast starts at 8 Eastern. We're in Phoenix tomorrow. More racing on Saturday. More racing on Sunday. More racing on Monday. Actually, I think next week will be 7 of our 9 broadcasts total, I think. Yeah, 7 of our 9. It'd be cool. Man, oh man. Joe, time to help that man get this win. There you go. The spotter up there knocking it out of the park. You know that move's coming. That move is coming. About the 43 of Brad Wilson, able to get the lucky dog. Now can go and battle for position here. James Morgan, tail end of the field, is going to be the only driver off the lead lap. Will finish ahead of the 94. Will have to settle for an 18th place finish, barring a disqualification by anybody. Anthony, apparently your mic is not working. Why not? Well, you're in 4th. Got a P3. Top 3 coming. Somebody? Anybody? About Spicy. Spicy could get a win. I'd be rooting for that. Dark Horizon Fishing. Facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. Thank you to Chop Chop Racing for being a part of my platform. Thank you to, of course, Noma TV. If you need another YouTube, if you need another iRacing broadcaster to follow or need to hire, Noma TV is that National Online Motorsports Association. Of course, Beef Jerky Unlimited for all the driver cams, and of course, each and every one of you for being fantastic. Thank you to the Winston Throwback Series for having me back for the 3rd season here. As they took a little bit of a break. Now they're working on becoming the best on the Wednesday nights once again. They got MCI Graphics. You can find Coulter on Trading Paints by looking for Michael Coulter Jr. You can also check out their Discord and get a hold of them if you need a solid paint. Also, JB's Paint Shop as well. Make sure you go check out what they do on Trading Paints. These paints right here are courtesy of those drivers. And because of that, they've been able to replicate some of the best throwback paint schemes on the market. LG says 43, put it where they won't. Pretty much. I mean, that's how you got to win this one. And he's back on the lead lap. We'll start at the tail end of the field. We'll be lights off on the pace car. This time by, we're going to be a natural green-white-checkered. We will go back to green flag racing on lap 69 giggity. Biggest mover of the race, AB here at the number 5. Driver off the most spots to be Brock at the 94, still getting worked on pit road. It's a no-quit attitude. I like seeing the car still on pit road. Much love. 18, 2, 35, 28, 33, 5, 88, 12, 6, 17. This is that you ain't lying. They just got to make the white flag. I think that's the big key here. That's going to be the key. I got to do the content creator thing, and I can check and see how many green white checkers. Just one attempt at a green white checkered. Is that what that says? I love it. It's going to be natural. 18, 2, 35. I thought it was 1, but I didn't think we were going to be on that one. We are on that one. Cossey, McKaylee, Holland, Crownover, Turkall, AB, McCarty, Grijalva, Pettit, Bunnell. It is full send mode and then some. Pace cars in. They gone. Green flag. $18 out front, 2 in tow, 35 there with them. Momentum is going to be on the side of the high side for the time being. 18, 2, 35. This one can be won on the back straightaway. Does the 28 have any help? He does not have any help. 18, 2, 35. The shove coming. Corner entry for the 28. 18 there trying to pull the corner. 18 to side draft. Going to lose that side draft. 88's going to have the momentum here. Can they get it? What flag waves? Final lap here at Daytona International Speedway. 18-2. 12 to the bottom. Off the racetrack. 18-2. 35. Top 3. High line momentum moving. 2. He's going to be able to drag this break, get the run. Can he get it out of the corner? Cossey, McKaylee, Holland. The 2 to the bottom side. The 2 gets turned by the 18. Holland. They're wrecking. Rich Holland, Joe Turkle. Holland could have won this one. The 36 with a speed. Turkle there. Retchen there wrecking. Coulter Jr. with a win. The 6 of Pettit. Mark Retchen finishes 3rd. Holland had a chance to win. Kept it clean. Will finish 4th. And the 36 will finish 5th. They beat and banged there. Holy cow. That started on the back straightaway. The 2 went to the bottom. And the 18 came down the block. And Coulter Jr. snags a win for the 3 camp. Wow. Let's go up to the 18. This is where this starts. Don't call drivers out, folks. If you are out there and you're part of the league or don't call the drivers out. We can be mad all we want. 2 backs the corner up. Look at the run the 2's going to get here. Going to back up the run. Watch the drop into the corner. The 2 will have the straightaway speed here. 2 there. Bumps him loose. Gets to the bottom. 35 committed with him. And that is what started all of that. Rich Holland Had the line, went up the race line, just could not hold it there. The 33 had a great run. And then the 36 gets to the outside of the 33. 35 didn't mean to bump the 24 there. They beat and bang a little bit. And I believe, that's where the 24 wins. Coulter Jr. with a victory. Going to be able to burn it down here at Daytona. Oy. Super speedways are always that way. Oh, man. That's why I go back and I review it. It's up to the league to determine who's at fault if they don't go and claim it. I think he came down a little bit. I think he came down a little bit. That was a great bump and run for the super speedway. The two had the momentum with the 35. Coulter Jr. with a win. Pettit in second. Mark Retchen in third. Holland in fourth. Derting in fifth. Bless, Buddell, Wilson, McCarty, Cossey is going to be your top 10. Again, folks, I'm just the Daytona doesn't mean anything. It's intermediate and short tracks that matter. A lot of points to be to be made in this series, and that is important here. That's for darn sure. McKaylee does finish in 11th. Turkall finishes in 12th. Weekly 13th. Granover 14th. AB finishes in 15th. Grijalva, you finish there 16th, one lap down, sir. Smith, Morgan, and the last driver out there is going to be Mr. Brock. And we will go and have that little chit-chat with a race winner. About that. That was a good finish. It was a really good finish. Let us go chitty-chat with the man of the hour. Gets the victory here today. Michael Coulter Jr., you had to part the seas there, sir. Mike, can you hear me? Mike. Mike, you're muted. Mike, unmute yourself. Coulter! Everybody had to pee. We'll hold on to him. We'll come back to him. Let's talk to Adam Pettit, who's used to these kinds of races, going and having some fun. Tell you what, man, you guys had to move over a couple of times here, man. That was insane. Tell me about this one,
dude. Whatever setup, man. These cars had an amazing, just suck up, and because of that, the checkups were absolutely insane. I got into 12. I think who was that? Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
They're on, the last lap. And I mean, I'm looking at my telemetry right now, and I was off the gas and on the brake, and I still hit him like he was standing still. So just the runs were absolutely wild tonight. And then going back to this old track, it was ridiculously bumpy, but it was a lot of fun. Doing this throwback series with all these, old schemes and, nostalgia and stuff. It was just really cool to go out there and do it and to be a part of it tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's good to see you back out here as well. I've been waiting for the series to start back up for a hot minute.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate that I can't race in the other league anymore. Unfortunately, those nights just don't work with my work schedule anymore. But obviously, there's a couple guys from that league that are in this one as well. So it's nice to see some familiar faces.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun to see what you guys do here. Adam, congratulations on a P2 finish here, man. Give you shout-outs, brother.
Appreciate it. Give a big shout-out to Anything EC. Obviously, they're not on the car, given the league circumstances, but head on over to anythingec.com. Use code PETIT15 to get 15% off any of your purchase for any car care detail needs.
All right, brother. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Thanks, bud. Take it easy.
That's it. Number 6 comes home P2. Let's talk. We're going to go ahead and talk to your race winner now. He is back. Long races mean that you have to go pee sometimes. Mike, you got a victory, dude. First race of the season, and you go and you do it for Dale.
Yeah, what a great race, man. That's awesome. I had a blast.
I tell you what, there was a whole lot of momentum, and that end was shaping up to be anything but spectacular, of course. But you had to kind of had to part the seas there.
Yeah, well, I was going to be content running the top. Maybe I would have got a top 3 or something like that. But once I seen that bottom moving and, doing what it was doing, it was time to take advantage of it because all race long you just could not do anything on the bottom. I mean, it was just momentum was where it was. So
The track
yeah,
smooth. It was smoother on the high side. It takes less to disrupt the car unless you're in turn 2 and you hit that magical bump that sends your rear into the wall.
yeah. I mean, you could get a monster run going down the backstretch, but as soon as you lay into those bumps in the corner, it's all it takes. It kills the momentum on the car. So it's a fun track. I love the track. It's a lot of fun to run at. But wow, what a race, man!
Tell you what,
It's a lot of
what a way to welcome back the series, you know, because you guys have been delayed for a little bit, but just trying to get some things worked out, get some plans and things like that worked out. One of the things that I did like to see was these beautiful paint schemes, and tell people where they can find you so that way they can get one of them.
Oh yeah, it's on Trading Paint. Search me, Michael Coulter Jr. We've got a few cars open, and the ones that we don't have made, we can make them on the spot. So check that out. And if you're interested in the league, contact myself or Josh Brock. Like I said, we got a few cars open, and you see what kind of fun we're having.
It was fun. I mean, this is Daytona. You're gonna have cautions, so and it's bumpy Daytona. Love it, man. Give a shout outs. You got a victory here today.
Well, I want to thank everybody that watches. Jason, thanks for everything you do for us, and Brock, appreciate it, man. Couldn't do it without you. I'm looking forward to the next race.
Atlanta coming up next for you, man. Oh man, it was good. You got some people out there that said, Mike, of course, your mom, absolutely blast right there. Congrats from Anthony out there as well. It was a good time. We'll see what Atlanta brings.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Or 3-car, your victor here does it for Dale. And then last but not least, another guy who had to part the seas to do the roar, he says. That's exactly right. I'm so glad you chose that one. Mark Retchen out of Jefferson City gets the P3 victory here, a P3 finish here today. Mark, dude, you were going places there too. It's almost like that rivalry was coming back between the 3 and the 24 there for a moment though, because you guys could not work together. But you kept battling back and forth. Walk me through your race.
Man, what a race. We was just talking about that low line, man. It had nothing tonight, you know. It was all high line dominant for sure. Once you got in that top line, it was hard to pick your point where you wanted to dive low and try like the, I don't know who it was, the 18 and maybe the 36, something like that.
Mhm.
They were making that happen, man. They were making that low pass and then jumping high and then shutting everybody down. I mean, I said it. It was a fun race. Don't get me wrong. It's just that low line, man. It had nothing.
It's so bumpy down there too. Like you have to be almost out of the throttle, even as the race leader, to not lose it or loop it. The only time it was beneficial is if you had a lot of clean air in between you and the big pack. We watched that second pack be able to utilize that low line to be able to play catch up. But it was only because the outside lane doesn't have those lap times. Anytime you had somebody to your outside, it just seemed like that inside line wasn't moving.
Yeah, you were bottlenecked right there, man. You couldn't, if you were from third back, yeah, you were just at the mercy of the guys out in front, the front 1 and 2. So like I said, you had to play the game. Don't get me wrong, it was a fun race. Little weird setup, don't get me wrong. A little bouncy for sure, and I loved it. I had a blast.
It'll be a good time next week. Going back to another bouncy track, Atlanta. What's your plan?
Yeah, just pin it to win it.
I like it. Mark, you're gonna win one of these. I think it's coming.
Man, I hope so. I love winning. And I've only got one, and that's another league. But yeah, man, it's a good time when you win.
It's a ton of fun, brother. It is. I wish I could do more of it myself. Mark, give you shout outs. You get a P3 finish today, brother.
WINSTON THROWBAck Series for sure. They put on a great a great race, man. I love racing with them. You, Signature Esports, man, great job, as always. And all the guys that come out and watch us, I had a couple guys on a messenger here telling me, hey, great job. Yeah, everybody that comes out and watches, man, that's what it's about.
You know that we absolutely love what we do over here, and we like watching you knock down the doors. So I can't wait to see what you do.
I appreciate you, man.
That's Mark Retchin, folks. He finishes in P3, and we love him. He's my neighbor. I mean, I said my neighbor. He lives not far from me. I tried to get the low line working. You did. I know. I saw that. Stevens, thank you very much. Stevens Motorsports says great, good broadcast. Thank you. Joe P says wonderful broadcast, amazing. Even I will watch this again. Thank you so much for watching again. I appreciate everybody being there. Mike S, good race, excellent broadcast. Thank you, sir. Much love to you. What a finish, Striker. Hey, congrats to Mikey. It's all good things. These are all great things, folks. You guys have knocked this one out of the park. This one was absolutely wonderful. Great stream. Thank you to Chrome. Thank you very much. You all have just been a blessing today. Thank you so much for being active for the first Wednesday in a hot minute. You all have absolutely just enjoyed you've made the stream that much better today. So thank you very much. And I do call these broadcasts. They are broadcasts. These drivers are important. Every league that we broadcast, every driver deserves to feel like $1 million. Every one of you is just absolutely amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Amanda. You're amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brad. Much love to you, folks. I always say at the end of every race, and I want to make sure that everything is good. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Anthony. Much love. I always want to say it. Biggest mover of the race is tied between two drivers, actually, Coulter Jr. and Brad Wilson, biggest movers of the race, both up 11 spots. And then, again, Anthony, you off 13. That's the biggest loss off of that one. But all good things. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind to one another. That is the most important thing you could do. Winston Throwback Series will be back next Wednesday. We have our stream tomorrow for the Signature Esports Truck Series. If you haven't joined in on that, you can join in that by joining our Discord. We will have some fun with that as well. Folks, you're all amazing. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the new subscribers, the new followers, the new members, everything that you do. I appreciate it. You have no clue. These drivers are going to have some fun. We'll see you in the next one.